Hello to the good honeybee yard. Sunday, January 24th, 2021. First day of opening the colonies to see what we can do for them in preparation for the upcoming honey season. I am H.T.Y and you're looking at a Good Bees video coming directly from the beautiful Caribbean island of Trinidad. So let's dive into it. These are the bees that is trying to take care of this deep super. Well, I'm seeing nectar inside here. So I don't know what is going on really. It also have nectar in this frame. Look at all the nectar. And I haven't been feeding them liquid at all. So they're bringing in something in spite of everything that is happening. Which is really good. So I'll have to, oh my, I make a spill here, man. I squeeze the frame there. I hope that doesn't cause any kind of potential rubbing there now. frame's heavy, but they're really heavy. Well, I really had a... I will need to go down to the brood box now. I'm going to take off this. Wait, heavy, but... All you're doing, boy. All you're bringing in. Okay, let's see what is happening here. I have the pollen party here, and they seem to be eating it up really good. So I need to go down into that brood nest and see what they're doing. And all this thing here is what they're cleaning out. Remember, this is the colony that are united. So let's see what is happening down inside now. You see, they're in the middle here. The brood nest is in the middle. More to the right side. All right. Okie dokie. Looking good. Well, I can't. I'll have to put back that in some similar way, you know, because these frames here, the empty 1, 2, 3, 4 frames, empty. Alright, let me see if I could put you to stand up here a little bit. This thing weighs that, man. How is that? Alright. It's still shaking, man. Let's be careful. Alright, stay right there. Don't shake too much. Alright. Calm down. Calm down. A little chunky little bit of seal honey there. They was building out this frame before the poisoning, and you know, nothing happening right now, so gotta wait and see. See right inside there? Right inside there is where they have some eggs, you know. That little patch right there. And let's see on this side. Same thing on this side, you see? Right there, so they have some eggs right there. And they're bringing in nectar. All of that is nectar across there. So, what I'm going to do, they seem to be building really good, compared to how they was before. I'm going to take out one more frame so that I'll be extremely sure of what I will need to do here. Wow. The frame after this one, whoa! Man, them bees laying good, man. The queen laying good. The queen is laying beautiful. Beautifully. You see the lava down inside there? She's filling up all the holes. And they have some seal brood here. And they have some eggs as well. This side, same thing. So I'm well pleased. This is one of the colonies. Frame number 7 and 8 and 9 seem to be doing very, very well. So they're occupying the left side, as I said. So what I will do is I'll give them a frame, give the queen a frame to lay on, to lay in, like this one here. You could come across here and do some laying. And I'll have to move this one, you know. I'll take out this one from here and I'll put it in number 8 position. So that they will have more room to lay. Let me take out that frame here and see what is actually happening. This is frame number 8, which I just shipped over. And seeing that they're working from the right side, I want to see exactly what they're doing with this frame. And this frame, they're putting some nectar in it. I don't want them to put nectar in the frame here if there's anything they could build. Alright. So I'll make this frame number 8 and put the other one next to it, making it number 7. I'm putting the unbuilt side towards the brood nest. Okay, so this colony here is one of the weakest, and if this is what is happening, I'm glad to see that. This is a very, very, very good sign. Alright, so a whole set of corks here. Okay, so this method seems to work well. What I'm going to do with this, see this patty, I will take it and rebatch it and bring it back for them. That seems to be working good. So that said, now I will put back on the box on top. That is the brood box, so that they will be able to keep it. I'll put back in the frames. I know I'm blocking you a little bit, you know, but all right. So I put them back in the frames here now. Right. This colony is doing all right. I have this super here, which I took out. I just have a few empty frames in it, so I wouldn't put that back on. I'll just put on the inner cover here. Put back on the telescopic lid, and that will be it for this colony for now, until I can bring back that pollen patty and put there for them. So that is one down. I need to go down to the corner there and check out that colony, the second one, and see what is happening there. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm here at the far end, second colony, and let me open it up. Let's see what is happening on this side. We see what's happening on the other side already. And they're doing well. One thing for sure, they're keeping all these frames in check for me. So much so, I think it may have a bit of nectar in it. You could see that there? No, you can't. Anyhow, right on top there we have a pollen patty that I put for them. They're not taking it up, so I'll have to rebatch it and bring it back. As we go along, you see what is happening. Well, it's smelling like a little stale. I seen a little wax moth there. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See that little butterfly there? That's the wax moth, you know. I get him. And this is all the little sugar that it had on top that they're trying to get rid of. I think this is the colony that is queenless. So I will need to make sure of that. Anytime you have a colony that this week, wax moth is one of the first signs, you know. Well, they seem to have quite a bit of bees there still. And let me look under this cover and see if there's a queen there or anything. Okay, no queen here. Right, so I'll shake them off. It have all that sugar thing there. Shake that off, clean it out. But that too is what could cause the wax moth, you know. Yeah, give it a little quick thing there. And now let's go down. Let's see what it have down inside there. All right. You know, I did not mark this colony, you know. I did not mark the colony, I did mark the frame to see which part the queen cell was. But I guess now I will know what we have here. We have some seal honey there. And we have underneath here we have a little bit of nectar. Another frame with a little bit of honey in it on both sides. In fact, all these frames here have honey in it. And I'm also seeing nectar inside here, man. And nothing is that way. You see how much honey you have there still? And watch the nectar inside it. Okay, we now reach up to some brood. This is the brood frame here. What we have down inside here, boy? Man, we have lava down inside here, boy. You see the larva there? On this side, we have some nectar. We have honey, seal honey. We have seal brood. This is what we're looking like here. They look like they're making room for the queen to lay. See all those cells there empty. So she have room to lay. I haven't seen the queen yet. And they could do with some pollen though. Ay, ay, ay. Yes, man. No sign of the queen yet. But she's the least of my problems, least of my worries. You see down inside there? All those larvae. Yeah, man. Look at that. She larvaing up the place by. Let me go in the light and make a thorough check of this thing. Oh yes. Eggs right through. Eggs right through. So let me gently put them back. I will want to put in position 3 a frame that they could work in. Like this one here, for instance. I want them to work this frame. So I'll put it in position 3. And put this one in position 8. This is my method. Actually, I will put it in position 7 because I notice all here have honey in it. I will need to come and take all that honey. Yeah. I'll put it in position 6 because they're working from the left going to the right. So that's the case of the missing link right here. So you see what I did, I put this in a cover here and what we call compress, to compress the brood chamber. So now that the brood chamber is compressed, the bees will be able to effectively get their brood nest in order. They need some pollen inside here, so I'll have to work on that. And although this colony is this weak, they are able to keep the frames from getting wax moth. So I put in all the empty frames on top of the inner cover. And the bees is going to keep it. As you notice, it only had one wax moth in there. And because I think it have a little space, I will show you just now. If you notice here, you see down on the front part there, you see that little light that coming through there? It have a little space in between the two supers, so that is where the wax moth will come in. So I try and block up that space. Now what I usually would put there is I will put mud. So when I'm finished, I'll get some of the clay from the ground and close up all that space, because right now it have no food on top here. So I'll close up that space. I'll just cover them back up for now. And although it have just a little handful of bees there, these bees are able to keep this colony frames from getting wax moth. And that is what I want. All right, so who next? I will need to open up these two here. All right, so all you have to do is just swing around here a little bit, and let me see if we could, let me see what these here doing. If all the colonies behave like what this one here is doing, I have no problem at all. They'll be able to recover really nice, and in time to give me a nice honey flow as well, a nice crop, honey crop. Right, I'm trying to stable you a little bit now, so bear with me. Okay girls, what is going on here? How are they doing? Sorry about all the wiggling. I'm seeing quite a bit of pollen. Let me check this other frame here. Somehow or the other, every time I come to this spot, I notice this box always wiggling all about, shifting and sliding side to side and so on. I'll need to investigate and see what's really going on with that. Okay, we have quite a bit of brood here still. We have some nectar. We have brood on the next side. I would really like to see this queen, you know. I saw some larvae. Let me see what's going on with this one here. Queen could be hiding, but I'm going to be, let me look and see if it has eggs. Okay, this queen now subtly, I'm not seeing her. I don't want to take no big set of time to ensure that I have a queen. I see a lot of eggs inside here in this frame, so she now subtly. So I'll just slide it back across. Put these frames back in sequence. I take it slow. I don't want to kill anybody here. Make sure they have enough space for the queen to lay. Set her up here one time with this sequence. All these colonies have a whole bunch of honey. They definitely have enough honey here to keep them going. So all they need now is to get more pollen. And that is what I'll be working on this coming week. Right, so this colony here seems to be the weakest out of all so far. Yeah. And yet still they are able to keep this super free of wax moth. So this is my method of keeping my colonies free of wax moth. Keeping the frames. So I'll take back off all these pollen patty here and rebatch it and bring it back smelling nice and fresh, and they will get back into what they do best. Right, so now it's just a matter of time. All right, let me open up now the one adjacent to this one here, which is this one right here. Right. Okay, what are you making that noise for now? That means I have to work a little fast. Alright. So you see the pollen here, pollen patty, and the bees are taking care of it really nice. See all that sugar down in the corner here? That is sugar that I put here. So now I have to knock it out. Okay, let's see what all they're doing here now. It looks like somebody dried all the apples. Frame number 3, starting from left to right. Then I want to go into the brood nest. I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames, and you can see here We also have some honey and some nectar. Seal honey and nectar. All right, we are seeing lava inside here. Okay, so we have lava in there. We have some brood on both sides. I will take a little peek in the open sunlight and see. Okay, all is well. I need to open up this one here because I seen an X, and you know usually X marks the spot where the queen cell was. Yeah. All right. Let's take a closer look. See what happening down inside there. A lot of lava here, right? And they're coming in with pollen. You see them have pollen on their legs right there. Taking a little drink. On this side is the same thing. And I just seen 1 or 2 eggs. Okay, so I think everybody going good, man. It's just a matter of time now for it to. And if you notice, this one that have pollen on its legs, you check out the pollen. See the color of the pollen. Where is it? Look it right there. Way boy. Again, a glare here, man. Well, I hope you can see it. How come I get this glare, boy? Yeah, look the bee right there, watch. See that pollen on the leg? It's nice, bright orange kind of thing. So they're getting a nice mixture of pollen. Not just one color, not one source. Alright, well, you move from there. Right. So, I am feeling really good for these bees. There's some propolis there. That they are so much advanced with their recovery. More so than I thought. So praise and thank the Lord for that. Right. Only a matter of time now, eh? Right, so I'm gonna put everything back together. I don't think I'll need to check any more these colonies here, you know. It don't make sense. The bees are doing well. Oh, I gotta take off this. I have to rebatch this and bring it back. Yes, man. Very well. Next, oh, I wanted to investigate a colony up here. Which one it was, boy? I wanted to put in queen excluder, you know. I don't know. I forget which ones. I have two queen excluder put in, and right now I can't remember which one it was. Hey, that's not nice. Let me take a closer look in the front and see. In the meantime, folks, what you could do, this could be a little break period, so don't forget, I have a little hole there. Give me a thumbs up. Like and share, subscribe, ring the bell icon. It's me, H.T.Y, man, from the Caribbean island of Trinidad. And this is a good bees video coming to you, man. Today we have a nice sunshine, and if you notice, it have no dead bees on the ground. And this colony here, maybe it's this one. I think it's these two colonies here, you know. You see how they're developing to the point where they're washboarding the front here. So what I'm thinking about doing is to take off this inner cover here, so that they will have better access to that super. And same thing with this colony here. Do the same thing with it, because although this one a little stronger, but both of them are on the same level of development. So I'll put in those two queen excluder there and let them have the access to the first super. And that's it for me for today with these girls. No dead bees on the ground, which is really nice. This one here take out a whole bunch of stuff. See it falling out, all these wax here. So they're cleaning out. This is the one that they're cleaning out the deep super. They're keeping it nice. Alright, so my colonies are really rebounding nice. Of course, I wouldn't like them to get poison in the first place, because I'll lose a whole crop of honey in the first instance. When I should have get 21 gallons, I only get 4. And the second instance, which is now, which is towards the end of the month, I would have been getting ready to extract the kudzu honey. What I noticed too is we have an immortal tree over here. See that big tree over there? It's an immortal tree, and that immortal tree almost finished with the flowering. So then shortly after, well, it will still go on into next month, you know, where the kudzu will be still around. And you see how my corn coming up nice? But I want to show you and watch. I prepare these beds here already, you know, for the next set of corn. All I have to do now is to come and make the holes. But what I want to show you is the kudzu. See, all here is the kudzu. And with this little sunshine, the bees going in here and taking out that nectar. And I guess that is the nectar that we see in the colonies there. Weak as they are, they're working, you know. As weak as they are, they're working. See all that pretty looking mauvish color as the kudzu. And this is the vine. This is the vine here. See this? This is the vine. This broadleaf thing. It vines all over the place, crazy, and you know it overpower quite a lot of the trees and so on. And sometimes it could even kill the tree as well because they take over the whole tree. So this is what is happening right here. I have to wait until the dry season comes in a little more before we could do any more work on this road. So you see, from right here on the road to right here is where the bees are, and I'm doing planting gardening here, doing gardening in the back, I'm doing gardening in my front yard, and nobody just gets stung by bees. So if I could do it, you know, why not? You could do it too. It's a small little walkthrough, man. While I think about what I'm going to do with those other 2 colonies, they are going to be changing putting in the queen excluders there now. I don't want to wait until too late. So this morning I came and I dig some little spots here to put in some more cucumbers. And you see how nice the lettuce coming, watch. Real nice. Yeah, man. I did a little harvesting of tomatoes and okras. Man, I boiled down. I put some okra in the pot there and I seasoned them up nice, and had a nice breakfast this morning with the okras. See some more lettuce over there. Look at how pretty the okra flowers looking now, man. Yes, sir. You can't go better than that. Wonderful. And the bees love it too, eh? So they get a lot of pollen. You see down inside here? You get a lot of pollen from that, you know. Yeah. But I need to give them more pollen as well. You know, you could eat these things raw, you know. When it's young like this is the body. You know, while you're working, you're chewing on a little body. 1 or 2, 3 or 4, 5 or 6. Yeah, the barbadine still here. Aha. Look at barbadine flowers. Check it out. It's now opening up. See the flowers there? It's now opening up. What I will do is, let me adjust it a little bit. Right. Yeah, man. So that's the barbadine flowers now opening up. And look, another one over here. 2, in fact, 3. 3 of them right there. So we'll be having some barbadine coming up here just now. And of course, don't worry yourself. I'll shoot you the video on it. It's something like a pawpaw that when it's ripe, you could blend it up and add your milk and honey and so on to it, and you make a very nice drink. Yeah, man. Okay, let me get back to what we're supposed to be doing now. Yeah, man. Right. You could easily get lost in doing other things, you know. So I give the bees and them a little chance to settle down and so on. And now we could get back to it. Alright, so here we are. These 2 colonies to put in the queen excluder and give them a little small check as well. I will need to get, I could put it over there. Alright. I want to give you a nice little seat right here, you know. And you know, I haven't seen any ants here for the longest while, so the ants that I see are the ones who eating the dead bees, and I haven't seen much of that. Those, I will need to probably put some more oil on the legs. You see those black areas there? Once those areas have oil, I have no problem with ants. None whatsoever. Okay, so here we go. I hope these colonies are not angry today. Right. I need soap, boy, I need soap. You see, the ones that is stronger are able to do this. See how they're taking in the sugar really nice here. They're coming through the hole and they're getting up here to get their feed, and because of that they could keep everything in a check. Everything they could keep in a gear there, man. Alright, changing your position here. Your angle good or your angle bad? I like to make sure your angle good, you know. Right, I'm going to take off those supers and then put in the queen screw. Okay, I didn't remember I had this feeder on top there. And although I had the feeder there, look, I have the pollen patty there, and you see how they eat it down? Watch on that side there. They eat it down like that. So I don't want to disrupt that. I'll put it back the same way. You see, the thing is, when you do this kind of manipulation, you'll be able to keep your frames intact, you know. Down here I have 10 frames, and wow, look at that. You really need that space. You see, they're coming up here now, so they really need that space to occupy. Right, so I believe I catch them in time here. You see, observation is a crucial thing, you know. You have to observe what your bees are doing. Ay, look at that. See what I'm talking about? Alright, Jules. Alright, Jules. Go down. So I don't even need to go down, open up, or do anything down here, you know. But I think I want to. A little more cautious. Let me see what they're doing with this frame number 3 here. Give them a small check. So I'll be absolutely sure now. Unless you don't check like this, you wouldn't be sure, you know. Come on, move on. I also want to see if they're building the frames, then that means things are happening outside there that I didn't even was counting for. Alright. Come on, you leave the camera alone. Alright, that means right on target. So, let's see what's going on there. Right. What I'll also have to do, I'll have to make that, take out a frame from here, make this 9 frame one time, because I don't want them to get into no kind of bad behavior. Bad behavior meaning that they wouldn't fill in the frames properly, you know. So make sure, and I just put 9 frames in my supers, not 10. And neither doesn't put 8. When you put 8, to me, I find you just get broke home. You just get too much broke home, I find, and sometimes they just build it out a little funny. And just squeeze a bee bad there, you know. Yeah, so I like my 9 frame. And that way you get it fat enough, you could extract it easily and nice, and everybody in a nice gear. I ain't want to see no big fat frames, unnecessary fat frames. I ain't in that kind of thing. Maybe I'll give them a little more space here. Right. So we go in here in a good gear. The bees, because their numbers are this low, they're behaving themselves a little better. This is one of the strongest hives that I've seen so far, and at least I will get a little honey. So put back on the inner cover there. Put on the super, and I have another super over there with a couple of frames in it. Seeing that this colony is this strong, I put those frames inside here on top. Oh, yeah. Take off this pollen patty here. I'll put it higher up, right on the top here. Okay, so that is the plan for that colony there. I'll rest it down inside there for now. Oh no, I have to rebatch it, sorry. Forget it. You see how nice my frames are being kept? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No problem. We'll work with that. Put back this on top here, because it have some sugar on top there. That'll keep them going nicely. Put on the telescopic lid, and we're good to go. Now we have to do the same thing with this adjacent colony here. Right? Yeah, man. Okay, right. We're not here. Okay, this piece of tin sheet, I use it to block the whole of the triangle escape from underneath, so the bees wouldn't get mixed up. They wouldn't get tied up, they wouldn't get lost, they wouldn't get trapped. And for what I'm seeing down inside here, it looks like I'll have to show you. Position 8. Frame number 8. You see that? They do a little work on it. And they're putting some honey on it too. Seal. So what I'll have to do is, it have too much honey down inside here right now. So I'll need to lighten up the load a little bit, so that the queen will have enough space to lay. You see that? You notice how the honey, how it bulging on the top there? I ain't like that bulging thing. That bulging thing means that there's a honey bun kind of situation. So I'll need to, like this frame, I'll take it out, extract it, and I could always put it back. Except I might take out this frame all entirely and don't put it back, because I'll need better frames down inside here. Let me just take out this last frame here, and let's take a look at it. See what I'm talking about? This frame need removing. Watch the end. See the end, how it looking? That is drone cells we have there, and we don't want no drone, so it's too old. So I will take out this frame all entirely. When these bees emerge, and putting a foundation. So another cycling have to be done to make sure that I have good frames down inside here. I will schedule this for like next week. Now that I would have given them the space on top, I will need to come in here like maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere there, and do some cycling, take out this bulging honey, and so where they put in this propolis here now, right? This propolis, even so. Give them the opportunity to do the best job that they do. All right. Uh-oh. Wrong move. This is the right move. Right. Any more frames that you have? You could always put it on top here, man. 300, 609, okay. This one here is correct. It doesn't take long to fix the framing. And right now, all these bees are just keeping an eye on me to make sure that I do the right thing. If I take off this veil, I will get sting. But right now, they're just watching me, watching my movements. Okay, so there you have it. I am finished with the antics of the day, and today being Sunday, I would I'll take all these and rebatch them and bring them back on Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday, and get the bees going good. You see, today I wanted to put in some more foundation, but they're not ready for that yet. So everybody going nice. You see, they even want to come here and take it up. But I don't want to take up this right now. I will have to, out of all that I've fed them, it's just this that is remaining. So they'll be able to ingest that in a timing. Alright, one last pass. Let's see what's going on in front. And make sure everybody covered, and you have to double and triple check, you know. Because sometimes you just forget things. Okay. Nicely. Alright, okay. Good. You see this? Need to adjust this a little bit. Right. Okay, that's better. You see, once I put propolis in that, it's difficult to shift it after, you know. See, they're doing a lot of bees coming in there. Okay, so here it is, folks. H.T.Y man signing off from the Good Honey Bee Yard, beautiful Caribbean island of Trinidad. And we'll come back to you in a... Wait, move from there, move from there, move from there. Only coming by the camera lens, man. Alright. Bye. Thanks for watching.